Hi all, this video is a continuation of relations. First let us see the definition for relation. Let A and B be any two non-empty sets. A relation R from A to B is a subset of A cross B satisfying some specified conditions. If X belongs to A is related to Y belongs to B through R, then we write it as X related to Y. That is X R Y. If and only if X comma Y belongs to R. That is, when there are two sets, for example, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And B is equal to 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25. Okay. So if B is this. When you write these two, that is if A is related to B, A is a relation from A to B. Okay, R is a relation from A to B, which is a subset of A cross B. Subset of A cross B means, what do you mean by subset of A cross B? That is, A cross B means you will write the elements in terms of ordered pairs. But here we have to name it as relation. The relation of this is from A to B. You have to write it in ordered pairs. That is 1, 1. You need not write all the possible ordered pairs because it is not finding cross product. They clearly say that subset of A cross B. Subset of A cross B means only few elements will be contained. So I'm going to just list out 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 16 and 5, 25. That is, here when you find A cross B, you will be listing out all the possible ordered pairs. That is 1, 1, 1, 4, 1, 9, 1, 16, 1, 25, then 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 9, 2, 16, 2, 25 and so on. But here relation is a subset of A cross B, where I have picked it as the elements of A and the square numbers of A. I have picked only those pairs. That is 1, 1. 1 belongs to A and the second term 1 also belongs to A, where 1 is a square of A. 1 is a square of 1. The next I have picked 2. 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25. So I have picked only the square numbers where all these elements are a subset of A cross B. What will you do in A cross B? You will pair all the possible outcomes. But here in relations, whatever I need specifically, I can pick few elements from that under some condition. Here, what is the condition? I have taken only the square numbers. And I have related this. Now A is related to B with the help of square numbers. So this is the concept here. Relation means relation is a subset of A cross B under some condition. That is the definition states. So here the domain of the relation is the elements of A is called as a domain. The elements of A is called as a domain. And the elements of B is called as codomain. The element of B is called as codomain. And range. Range is nothing but it is the outcome. That is whatever is favorable under my condition. I have chosen the square numbers, isn't it? So 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 is my range. All the second terms in my relation in this set of ordered pairs is called as range. And here in this case, you could see that the range and codomain are equal. In this case, the range and codomain are equal. So where A is called as a domain, set B is called as codomain, and R is nothing but range. Don't confuse between relation and range. Both we denote it as R. Hereafter we'll write it as range itself. Range is equal to I told you all the outcomes from the relation. Outcomes in the sense the second term is the other outcomes. The second terms are the outcomes. So 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 is the range. In this particular sum, you could see that the range and codomain are same. So this is the concept of domain, codomain, range and relation. A relation which contains no element is called a null relation. When there is no elements related, if there are two sets A and B and the given relation has no connection between set A and B, when there is no relation, they are not connected. If the ordered pair does not belong to those two sets, then it is called as null relation. And if n of A is equal to P, n of B is equal to Q, then the total number of relations that exist between A and B is 2 power P into Q. So this is a note, girls, kindly note it down. If n of A is equal to P, n of B is equal to Q, then the total number of relations that exist between A and B is 2 power PQ. That is P into Q, 2 power P into Q. Now let's move on to the exercise, girls. So with the help of the problems, you will be able to understand clearly. Let A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 7 and B equal to 3, 0, minus 1, 7. Which of the following are relation from A to B? And there are 4 subdivisions below that which we have to find out whether they are relations or not. So I'll teach you 2. The remaining 2 is you can try by yourself. First subdivision, R1 is a relation or not. R1 is equal to 2, 1, 7, 1. So solution, I told you relation is given as R1 is given to be a subset of A cross B. Okay, R1 is a subset of A cross B, where 2, 1 and 7, 1 are the given relation from A to B. So the first element is 2. Do you have 2 in set A? Yes, you do have. Then 1 belongs to the set B. Do you have 1 in set B? No. So the first ordered pair itself states that this is not a relation from A to B. Relation from A to B means the ordered pair which you write should be in the order of element of A, element of B. So that is how we write ordered pairs. So here it is 2, 1, where 2 belongs to the set A and 1 belongs to set B. That is the order they have written. You have to check whether they belong. So 2 belongs to set A, but 1 does not belong to set B. So this shows you that this is not a relation. 2 belongs to set A, but 1 does not belong to set B. Therefore, R1 is not a relation. This is first subdivision sum. I'll take fourth one. Fourth one is R4 equal to 7, minus 1, 0, 3, 3, 3, 0, 7. You have to check whether this is a relation or not. So as I told you, it is written in terms of ordered pairs where the first element belongs to set A and the second element belongs to set B. Now we have to check whether they belong, and if they belong, it is a relation. If not, it is not a relation. So already we have listed the elements of set A, which is 1, 2, 3 and 7. Now we'll just check 7. Does it belong to set A? Yes, you have 7 in set A. Then minus 1. Do you have minus 1 in B? Yes, we do have minus 1 in B. So first ordered pair is a subset. Then 0, 3. 0. Do you have 0 in set A? No. 3 in set B? Yes. But the first case itself is ruled out. That is 0 does not belong to A. Therefore, this is not a relation. 7 belongs to A and minus 1 belongs to B. 0 does not belongs to A. Therefore, R4 is not a relation. We'll move on to the second sum. Let A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. till 45 and R be the relation defined as is square of on A. Write R as a subset of A cross A. Also find the domain and range of R. It is given that set A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 etc. till 45 and R is square of on A. R is square of on A, which means your set B is nothing but your relation. Now let's write the relation according to the information given. Relation R is equal to, relation is nothing but subset of A cross B, where A is given but B is not given. But instead of giving B, they are given you that the relation is framed with the help of square on A. So the element, first we will use to write the element of A. The elements of A are 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, comma. Now R is a square of on A. So what is the square of 1? It's nothing but 1. What is the square of 2? Next I will take 2. Square of 2 is 4. Then 3. Square of 3 is 9. And 4. Square of 4 is 16. Then 5. Square of 5 is 25. Then 6. Square of 6 is 36. And if I take 7, what happens? The square number of 7 is 49, where you don't have that in A. So you cannot take and write that ordered pair. So we have to list out only till 6, 36. So this is the relation where they are given you relation is square of on A. So with the elements of A, the relation is framed with the help of square numbers of each term. So 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 16, 5, 25, 6, 36 is the relation. Where 1, 2, 3, the first elements belong to set A and the second element is related. How? As square numbers. They are given you it is a square number. So they are square numbers and that is how it is related. Now what we have to do? We have to write the domain. We have written the relation. Next we have to write the domain. What is domain? As I told you, domain is nothing but the first set A. So domain is equal to A and which is nothing but 1, 2, 3, etc. up to 45. Then we have to find range. What is range? Range is nothing but the outcomes. The outcomes under given specific condition. So what is the outcome? That is the second term of the relation is called as a range. What are the second terms? 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and 36. So that is your range. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and 36 is your range. So moving on to the next sum, third sum. A relation R is given by the set x, y such that y is equal to x plus 3, x belongs to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Determine its domain and range. So first let us write the relation, and to write that relation we have the elements of x, which is explicitly given to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we don't have the value of y. We are going to find the value of y and then frame the relation. So first let's write x. X is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we are going to find the value of y. Y is equal to x plus 3. So when x is equal to 0, what will be the value of y? Y is equal to 0 plus 3, which is nothing but 3. When x is equal to 1, so we have found the values of y. So now let us write the relation R. Relation R is given as x, y. So x, y means when the value of x is 0, the value of y is 3. So 0, 3. Then 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5, 8. So this is the relation. Now from this relation we are supposed to find the domain and range, where domain is nothing but, I have told you, it is the set A, the first set which is given. Here it is given as x. So the elements of x are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is your domain. Next we have to find the range. And range, as I told you, it is nothing but the outcomes. The outcomes when you apply. The outcomes are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So your range is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We have found the domain and range. Moving on to the next sum, fourth one. Represent each of the given relation by an arrow diagram, a graph and a set in rooster form wherever possible. So there are two subdivisions. I'll just show you the first one. What is given? They are given you a relation which is x comma y, where x is equal to 2y and x belongs to 2, 3, 4, 5, comma y belongs to 1, 2, 3, 4. This we are supposed to represent in terms of, to find in terms of A, arrow diagram, B, a graph, and C, as a set in rooster form. So let's see how to find all these. First of all, we need to find the relation, the elements, right? So here it is given that x is equal to 2y, where x, the elements of x are 2, 3, 4 and 5. And the elements of y are 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here they are given you x in terms of y. That is, the value of y is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Depending upon the value of y, the value of x is going to change here. So when y is equal to 1, x is equal to 2 into 1, which is nothing but 2. Here we have found all the possible values, but the one thing which you have to mainly note is x comma y, where x is equal to 2y, x belongs to 2, 3, 4, 5. So what are the elements of x? It is 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here when you substitute the value of y, you have got it as 2, 4, 6 and 8. But what do you have? What are the elements of x? X has only 2, 3, 4 and 5. So only these two values are eligible or possible in this case. So the elements of x are 2, 4. The elements of x are 2 and 4. So here the y will be 1 and 2. So the relation that we are going to write is only in terms of these two values. You cannot write the other because they do not belong to x. 6 and 8 does not belong to x. So now let's write all the three ways, that is in arrow diagram, as a graph and as a set in rooster form. First let's write the relation so that which will make us easy to draw an arrow diagram, a graph and a rooster form. So relation R is equal to, you have to write it as x comma y, that is the element of x first and then the y value. So when the value of x is 2, the value of y is 1. And when the value of x is 4, the value of y is 2. Here you cannot write 3, 5 for x because you don't have the set matched with it in y. So relation R is equal to 2, 1 and 4, 2 is what we are going to concentrate here. For this we are supposed to draw an arrow diagram. To represent in an arrow diagram, we have to draw two oval shapes like this, where this represents, the first oval shape represents the element of x. What are the elements of x? 2, 3, 4 and 5. The second oval shape represents the elements of y. The elements of y are 1, 2, 3 and 4. The relation states that 2 is related to 1. So you have to draw an arrow like this from 2 to 1. Then 4, 2, which means 4 is related to 2. So this is how we'll represent an arrow diagram for a relation. Next, let's see how to draw a graph for the relation. So as usual, we know for a graph, you have two axes, which is x-axis and y-axis. So the horizontal line is the x-axis and vertical is y-axis. This is origin 0, 0, and this side will be a negative x-axis and negative y-axis below. I am not going to write the negative axes. I am just making it short like this x and y-axis because here the values are positive. So I will be writing 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. We have drawn the x and y axis. Now we have to plot the points. That is, the relation says that 2, 1 and 4, 2 are the two ordered pairs given here. So 2, 1, the value of x is 2 and value of y is 1. So just keep a dot here. If you want, just put a circle and write it as 2, 1. Then the next value is 4, 2. The value of x is 4 and the value of y is 2. Go parallelly straight. Hope you all know to plot the point because we have already drawn graph. So now this is 4, 2. So we have drawn the graph for the given relation. The third one is to write in Rooster form. Rooster form is nothing but listing out the elements. So already we have done that. Rooster form is listing out the elements of the relation, which we have already done before. That is nothing but R is equal to 2, 1 and 4, 2. Rooster form is listing out the elements. We have already listed out the elements. Now we are just rewriting under the topic Rooster form. So we have done all the three ways. We have found the relation, and after finding the relation, we are represented in an arrow as an arrow diagram. We have drawn it as a graph, and then we have written it in the Rooster form. Moving on to the next sum, fifth one. A company has 4 categories of employees given by assistant A, clerks C, managers M, and an executive officer E. The company provide rupees 10,000, 25,000, 50,000 and 1 lakh as salaries to the people who work in the categories A, C, M and E respectively. If A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5 were assistants, C1, C2, C3, C4 were clerks, M1, M2, M3 were managers, and E1, E2 were executive officers, and if the relation R is defined by X related to Y, where X is a salary given to person Y, express the relation R through an ordered pair and an arrow diagram. So first we are supposed to write it as a relation. Relation R is equal to, we have to write it as X is salary and Y is the person. Y represents the person and X represents the salary. You have to relate it as X related to Y. So first you have to write the salary and then the person. So let us write the relation. First salary is rupees 10,000 and the 10,000 is given to assistants, which is A1. There are 5 assistants. So 10,000, and the next set of salary is 25,000 for the clerks. So 25,000, C1. There are 4 clerks, so till C4. Then 50,000 is for the managers. So 50,000, M1. Where the salary is 1 lakh. So 1 lakh, E1 and 1 lakh, E2. So we have written the relation between X is related to Y, where X is the salary and Y represents the person. So we have written the relation between the salary and the person. So first subdivision we have found, that is writing the relation. We have written the relation. Next thing is to draw an arrow diagram. We are going to draw an arrow diagram. For this, as I told you, we are supposed to draw oval shape. Here you need to draw the oval shape little big because you have values more. So here I told you it is related, X is related to, salary is related to the person. So there are 4 types of salary, which is 10,000, then 25,000, 50,000 and 1 lakh. These are the 4 different salaries where it represents to the person, that is assistant 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 assistants, and clerks, 3 clerks, C1, C2, C3. Then managers, there are 3 managers. Sorry, there are 4 clerks, so C4, 3 managers, M1, M2, M3. And executive 2, E1 and E2. Now just relate them. It is 10,000 is for A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. 25,000 salary is for C1, C2, C3 and C4. M1 is 50,000 and 1 lakh is for the executives. So we have found the relation and we have drawn a arrow diagram for the respective relation.